Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are new. Hello, my name is V. I post nail tutorials every Thursday and Sunday at 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Getting right into today's video, we are starting off the Halloween season and I couldn't be more excited. The holidays are officially here and I am all for it. They are my favorite type of nail designs to create for you guys. So we are starting off with a very simple set of witch nails for today's video. We're getting right into our acrylic application. For today's video, I am using the not polished acrylic brush in the size 12. Along with that, I'm using their Monomer. And for this really pretty nude pink color, it is called Light Sand from Not Polished as well. Now, if you guys are familiar with my videos, whenever I'm using my practice hand, I like to conceal that white tip that is on the nail bed. So in order to do that, I typically do like an ombre design or something like that with a natural color on that nail bed area. However, I figured I would get out of my comfort zone. I tried to steer clear from smile lines and French designs just because to me, they are terrifying and I feel like it's so hard to create that perfect smile line. But for today's video, I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do this. So I am taking a medium-sized bead of acrylic, applying that kind of in the middle of the natural nail area. And then I'm quickly tapping it downwards, dragging it to the length that I want the smile line to be. And then we're going to be kind of carving that out with the tip of our brush. That is the way I like to do it. I like to do the reverse method. It's just a lot easier in my opinion. However, do as you please and whatever works best for you. So once I'm done carving out that smile line, I'm going to be adding another bead up in the cuticle area, lightly dragging it downwards while holding the finger in a downward position as well. And then of course we want to make sure that we are cleaning up the sides as best as possible. Again, a medium-sized bead of acrylic. We're going to lightly taper that upward towards the cuticle area. Start patting it downwards to the desired length. And then we're going to quickly carve that out. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch that process. And then I'll be right back on. Now for today's look, I wanted to do clear on the tip, but then I thought I would use the Candy Coated collection from Not Polished, so that's basically what I'm doing. We are using Chew It Over from that collection. I did swatch them all recently in my last video, so if you guys are interested in checking those out, make sure to do so. They are a very light sheer color collection, which I am obsessing over currently. So this one has like a very light nude gray hue to it with a slight gold shimmer, and I figured that would be perfect for my witch nail design. Now I'm taking these chrome powders. This one is bluish purple hued, and I'm honestly just applying those raw pigments right down the center. I kind of wanted to create like a very glittery cast specifically just in that area, so then when it moves in the sun it looks nice and pretty just in that area. And then I'm also adding some metallic chrome flakes, which are from Profiles Backstage. They are my favorite to use with anything shimmery. They looked so pretty, so definitely recommend those as well. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that same design on the rest of the nails, and then I'll be right back on.
Record your voice so I can listen back again. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. So do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Won't turn down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was.
Now we are going to be encapsulating these nails. To do so, I am using the acrylic from Not Polish. It is just their clear acrylic, and I am going to be taking a really good amount of that powder and applying it on the surface of the nail. Whenever I'm working with colors, pigments, anything nail art, I like to lay it very flat so that when I encapsulate, the nail doesn't come out too bulky. And I definitely recommend that. I feel like it just looks better all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate these nails. I'm basically adding acrylic wherever it is needed, especially adding the thickness to that length of the nail. We wanna make sure we are making them a little bit on the thick side so that it can withstand any type of craziness that we get ourselves into without them breaking or chipping. Once everything is nice and dry, I am starting off my filing process. To do so, I'm using the Kiara Sky Rechargeable e-file, the unicorn one. It's so pretty. Along with that, I'm using the 5-in-1 bit from Kiara Sky in rose gold and medium grit. They also have different colors and different grits for your liking, so make sure you guys check them out on their website. Now, I have my e-file at a speed of about 9 to 10,000 RPMs, and I am going to quickly file the surface of that nail, going first around that cuticle area, making sure that that acrylic is nice and flush to the natural nail, and then I quickly go over the entire surface of the nail, making sure everything is nice and smooth, doesn't have ridges or anything like that. I am holding my finger very well, and I'm using light pressure on my handpiece as I'm just trying to smooth out that surface and not remove bulk product. Now, taking my hand file, this is a Tammy Taylor peel and stick file. I'm going to quickly file the sides and the tip for the perfect shape. These are the full sculpted tips from Not Polished. They are pre-shaped squares, so I don't have to do too much filing other than basically tapering in the acrylic that I just laid. And then, of course, I have mentioned it before, these are deep C curved tips. So if you don't like the overhang underneath the nail, quickly take your hand file and file it as I'm doing right now. And that's going to bring it up slightly, which honestly I prefer, and I definitely recommend to do so. It makes the nail look perfectly sculpted in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filing the sides of the nail, and then we're going to be flipping the hand around to look at the nails from the client's perspective to get the perfect square shape. I feel like that is the best way to achieve it. Now I'm taking my sponge buffer from Profiles Backstage and I'm quickly buffing the surface of the nail. This is going to create the perfect canvas for our nail art application. If you are not creating any nail art on top of the nail, I honestly feel like you can skip buffing the surface. To me personally, I don't think it's necessary. Just go in with your top coat and you should be good to go. Now I'm taking a lint-free wipe and some young nail swipe and cleaning the surface of the nail along with my practice hand. This is going to help remove any excess dust while prepping the nail for our nail art application. Of course, if you're doing it on a client, you can have them wash their hands. All is preference. Now very quickly, I'm showing you guys the Profiles Backstage Glow Stamping Polish. This is a regular nail polish, but I wanted to really try this out, so I figured I would go ahead and incorporate it in today's video. I'm going to basically be drawing circles on the nail to work as a glowing background for the design that I'm about to create. I had zero idea of how it was going to turn out, so I'm honestly just winging it at this point, and then we're going to see at the end if it actually works. This is part of their swag bag, so if you are familiar with their website, they have tons of affordable nail art, but they also offer a monthly swag bag, which includes amazing nail art products every month, along with a design to do with those products and a video tutorial to do with those products. So I think it's honestly really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and use that on the index finger and the ring finger, and then we're going to start our nail art design that I am creating. I'm taking a nail art dotting tool and I'm using black gel paint for today's video. It's going to be all black with hints of gold. So for the pinky, we are doing an eyeball. I did 3 dots at the top. And then we are starting off with the eyeball portion. Very, very carefully, you want to draw that out. It is important that you have a really good nail art brush. And for today's video, I am using the Not Polish liner brush, which is really good quality, I must say. And I am going to be drawing that out, filling in any areas that need to be filled in. And then you can see how easy it is to create a very thin line with these brushes, so I am obsessed. Now very quickly, I'm going over the areas that I just drew to make sure everything is nice and perfect. Curing that in the light, I did cure it in my Kiara Sky rechargeable LED light. And once that's cured, I'm going in with this really pretty gold glitter gel paint, which is from Profiles Backstage. It's from their gel art liners collection from their fall collection. And now I'm taking white gel paint and adding that as the glare in the eye. And then I'm flash curing it with my little light that is a life changer. Definitely recommend you guys purchase these off Amazon. They make doing nail art so much easier. For the ring finger, we are going to be doing a snake. So we're starting off with the head, kind of drawing like a rounded off triangle or like an airhead shape. And then I am going to be doing the body, going straight down, and then I start to slightly curve it to the right. And then I'm doing a bigger curve to the left. And then I'm basically doing certain little portions of it just a little bit thicker. And then we're going to be coming back down into another curve and then finishing off that snake. Again, you want to make sure you are curing whenever you feel it is necessary. Whenever I'm doing designs like this, I like to cure very often. So I'll just flash cure sometimes, and then I'll put it all the way in the light for a full round at the end. But if I feel like it really needs to be cured, I just go ahead and leave it in there for the full time. Especially when you're working with clients, you can alternate from hand to hand so that you're not wasting time just waiting for the nail art to cure. not quite sure why I skipped the middle finger, but I did, and I went to the index finger. For the index finger, we're going to be doing a moon with some dots to kind of give off the star vibes, and then we are going to add a little bit of gold hints into that nail art as well. So I'm just starting off with a very thin C shape, and then I'm going in and making the center of it a little bit thicker, and then really rounding it off as best as I can. Now for the middle finger, I ended up deciding that I should probably add some glow polish on there as well, just to tie everything together. So I'm honestly just randomly placing it off to the right, as you can see, kind of in a curved motion. And I will suggest to try to make it as thin as possible so that it dries quickly, which it does in my opinion. And then you can go in with whatever nail art over top. So I'm gonna go ahead and create the nail art on this finger. We're gonna be doing kind of like a chain draped design with some charms and some dots. So I will let you guys watch that process, and then I'll be right back on.
This is for my day ones. Don't forget the ones I made, yeah. Deep side sweating out flavor. This is for my day ones, day one. Showed up, day one before the glow up. Don't need to ask for them to show love. Don't need to ask for them to show love, show love. Izquierda pa' derecha, dale bien pa' acá. Yo quiero que tú bailes, dale sin parar. Todo mundo, hey, quiero vacilar. Shake it, bake it, take it, and I'll throw it right back. Ooh, take it back to when nobody used to know me. Let's tell them I was just chilling with my homies. Now that we're popping, everybody is talking. This is for my day ones. Don't forget the ones I made, yeah. Deep side sweating out flavor. This is for my day ones, day one. This is for my day ones. Don't forget the ones I made, yeah. Deep side sweating out flavor. This is for my day ones.
Again, making sure everything is fully cured. Now I'm going in again with some of that glow polish, and I'm just applying that right there on the eye and then on the white dots as well, just again to tie everything together. I completely forgot that I didn't add any on there, but I think it would have been really cool to do a circle right behind the eye so that the eye shows through when it's glowing. Again, suggestions, because my brain sometimes doesn't work. Now once everything is fully cured and fully dry, I am taking my top coat. This is Gloss It from Not Polish. Yes, I'm doing shiny top coat. I figured with all the shimmers and stuff, I should probably do shiny. So here we are. You want to make sure you are fully pressing that into all of the nail art portions. especially because sometimes you can create little divots and certain areas will be a little bit more raised. You want to make sure you're really pressing that into it. Of course, you want to cure in the light for a full minute. I like to do 2 minutes to be safe. That basically concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a ton. The glow, in my opinion, is honestly really, really cool. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I will see you guys next time. Art design that I am creating. What in the I can't talk. Quiero vacilar, sigue, and I throw